Okay.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm a member of JEF Munich, and today we are hosting a friend from Croatia. His name is Christian, but yeah, Christian, I'd like you to introduce yourself, and probably you can tell us already a bit about the situation in Croatia, like how you're dealing with the COVID-19, and the most important question is, how are you doing?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm so happy that you choose Jeff Croatia to be part of this. So my name is Christian. I'm international officer in Jeff Croatia. And in Croatia, the situation is really well handled. Our national committee for the COVID-19 situation keeping the track very or the line very every day. We have the quite same number of the newly affected people, so we are quite satisfied with the way that we handle the situation. Of course, it's very on the like personal or social level. It's very different. Nobody's really used to do everything online, but we are quite good with that. Everything can be now online. That's very important for us. That Croatia was a long time advocating for everything to be more online and doable via mail or this kind of platform. So we are very happy. The biggest problem I can stress out from my perspective is the like non-profit civil society section that have bigger problem because the everything is very focused now on the, of course, prevention of the spreading the virus, and NGOs are having trouble having finances. So there are few many or very I don't know how to say it, very few calls that we can apply to get some financing. So the few NGOs, big NGOs, started the coordination to talk to government about how to deal with this situation, because all NGOs are facing trouble with financing always, and in this situation it's uh, even bigger problem because nothing is ongoing and we cannot get any finances.
Yeah. So, but you still think that these measures are important, that the country, like what are the measures? Do you have to stay at home, everyone,
Yeah,
or
we are not in quarantine. We are asked to stay at home, of course. We are going to the stores that have limiting working hour. But yeah, the conditions and measures in Croatia, it's quite okay because it's working. We have few problems, but people are mostly very obedient about it. So yeah, we hope that so we are now close to 30 days in like stay at home phase. Everything is from home. We are all working from home. Nobody is working uh, except of course health workers. So yeah, we are now facing the situation where we are waiting for the government to exceed the stay-at-home situation or to lower the measures. For example, to work like in like smaller businesses so they can start make profits,
all right?
possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Let's.
it's good. Yeah, it's good. We are very satisfied, and the public support of these measurements are quite good.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk a bit about Europe. Like, I don't know, I don't hear a lot about Croatia, but in Germany, there's a, like, you can say a polemic or a dispute about solidarity between the European countries. For
Right.
example, like the biggest problem is, yeah, it's about these Corona bonds. I'm a lot interested in that because, yeah, everybody says that Germany is, not helping, and France, Spain, and Italy, for example, they want the Corona bonds to happen. Do you have an opinion on these kind of things which are happening in Europe right now?
Well, I also saw a few like negative comments about solidarity within the EU regarding the Corona help from the other members. I don't have strong opinion about how it's dealt. I think that solidarity is there as in much extent as possible. We got few care packages and help packages from other EU members, also of course from bigger global entities. So yeah, I'm not very fan of talk that Europe is not solidar, because we don't have a lot of media coverage about how France, Italy, and Spain help each other and other members. I saw the data about it on the European Commission websites, but not in the local media, for example. So it's very common for people to not know about it, because let's face it, not a lot of people see the European Commission websites. And also the big thing was in Italy, when the people were starting to put down the EU flags because of lack of solidarity. I was really sad about it, because in that moment the Spain and the France and the Germany, I think, already sent the packages to Italy, but of course people weren't aware of that. So yeah, it's very hard to find a balance where we have packages and how much is enough, and how much we can be how should we be all in this together. But yeah, I saw a lot of stories about how member states help each other, but yeah, it's not always well covered via media, and then it's perspective that there is no solidarity at all.
Okay, that's an interesting point of view. Thanks a lot. But let's talk a little bit more about the the situation in Europe. All the borders are closed, and just yesterday, the German minister for the inner politics, thank you, said that we will keep the borders closed for 20 days longer. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. This is not a very great feeling to have European borders closed. The only thing that, why I accept it is that the border from my house is also closed. So it's just a bigger scale.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
The closing of the borders are always very scary things. Me as a political science, I have master in political science, so I looked at that also from the political perspective. But I think that closing the borders in this situation, it's really something that it's kind of stopping the spread of the virus within the member states. For me personally, it's also very scary and very not good, because as a European citizens, you want to feel free to travel to another member state. It's very hard. Of course, for my personal perspective, again, about the traveling to another partner's meetings, activities on the projects and everything, it's not possible. And yeah, it's really scary, but we can deal with it this way for now. Of course, I think the closing the borders in the extreme situation like this is necessary, just to stop the people who are not realizing how dangerous this all is. So yeah, for now, it seems scary. It is scary, but we should see that as just temporary thing. So we will be again free to travel around the European Union, hopefully soon. But for now, we are all here to help each other to stay healthy by staying at home, and not to do something that could be even worse. And the measures that measures would be more and more strict. So we are all in quarantine, and then we will not be able to even go on the street to take a walk. So yeah, for now it's good, even though it's scary.
Yeah, and maybe we can appreciate like the open borders even more after all this.
Yeah, of course, definitely, very good point. We will definitely appreciate it more and see how good it is to have it open when we face this kind of situation.
Okay. Yeah, let's to end this nice talk. Like, how do you see the future of Europe? Do you probably see something that something good can derive out of this crisis?
Yeah, continuing on the last question, like we will see how much it's important to have easier way to travel around. How we will appreciate more the time we spent with our friends, colleagues, and family. Me personally, I wasn't able to see my parents, for example, or my grandparents or my siblings for a long time now, because I live in another city and we cannot travel even within the Croatia. So yeah, I think that the even though it always was fun and very exciting to travel to be part of some project within the Erasmus Plus program or something. Now, when we have like month or so, 2 months of not be able to travel anywhere, this will be even more exciting, and we will appreciate it more. And of course, I think that this will also put the solidarity within the European member states even more up on the agenda, to see how they should be helping each other even more on everyday basis or constantly during the year, to see where we need help, where we can help as a country, and to whom we can help.
All right, thanks a lot. That was a great talk. Thanks for
Thank
your
you.
time. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
wish you all the best, best health as well, best wishes to Croatia.
Right back at you, and hope we will have opportunity to meet and work again sometimes in some projects. So yeah, looking forward to it, really.
Yeah, it would be great to see everyone we are talking here in person at one point, probably next.
Yeah, yeah, really looking forward to it.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you.